My child, my beloved, even before I present this message to your spirit, heaven requested that I speak your name softly, with the tenderness of 1,000 angels, so that you are not frightened by the magnitude of what is about to surface. You were brought here, to this exact second of time, because a truth that was concealed for years, a truth buried under layers of silence and protection, has finally reached its divine moment to rise. And the one propelling that truth in your direction, the one standing right next to me in the light, is your mother. My beloved, listen with a heart that is wide open. Your mother, who now resides in the eternal peace of heaven, has been attempting to contact your spirit for hours. Even the highest angels are standing in a sacred hush, moved by how serious and how vital her message is. I am Archangel Michael, and she came up to me with a message she had been holding in since the moment you were born. Something she knew all along. A truth she kept from you up until this very moment, not out of malice, but out of a love so deep it chose silence over pain. Do not run away, my child. Stay in this stillness. Heaven went silent the moment she whispered your name to me. There are family secrets that she never wanted you to know because she was afraid they would break your heart. But today she says, my child is ready. Before I reveal her words, I must tell you, 3 times today, different shadows tried to block this message from your screen. But heaven rejected them all because your moment of freedom is now. Type Amen to show you trust this sacred timing. Hit the like button to seal this connection, and subscribe to open the portal between her soul and yours. Your mother is watching, and she is ready to speak. My child, my beloved, even before I present this message to your spirit, heaven requested that I speak your name softly, with the tenderness of 1,000 angels, so that you are not frightened by the magnitude of what is about to surface. You were brought here, to this exact second of time, because a truth that was concealed for years, a truth buried under layers of silence and protection, has finally reached its divine moment to rise. And the one propelling that truth in your direction, the one standing right next to me in the light, is your mother. My beloved, listen with a heart that is wide open. Your mother, who now resides in the eternal peace of heaven, has been attempting to contact your spirit for hours. Even the highest angels are standing in a sacred hush, moved by how serious and how vital her message is. I am Archangel Michael, and she came up to me with a message she had been holding in since the moment you were born. Something she knew all along. A truth she kept from you up until this very moment, not out of malice, but out of a love so deep it chose silence over pain. Do not run away, my child. Stay in this stillness. Heaven went silent the moment she whispered your name to me. There are family secrets, my beloved, that she never wanted you to know because she was terrified they would break your heart into pieces she couldn't mend. She spent her life acting as a human shield between you and this reality. But now, from her place in the spirit, she wants you to listen. She wants you to hear the echoes of the past, because what you learn today will finally free your soul from a heavy, invisible chain that you didn't even know was holding you back from your true destiny. Before I tell you what she said, my beloved, take a deep breath. This message didn't reach you sooner for a reason. 3 times today, different spirits and shadows tried to block this video from appearing on your screen. 3 times they tried to hide what your mother desperately wanted you to know. But the timing of God is divine, and this moment is too sacred to be stolen. Heaven rejected every attempt. Type Amen in the comments right now to show that you trust this sacred timing. Let it be a signal to the heavens that your heart is ready to receive the weight of this truth. She said to me, Archangel Michael, tell them I've been watching. Tell them I haven't missed a single tear or a single lonely night. She spoke with a voice that shook with the intensity of her maternal bond. She has been waiting for the exact right alignment of the stars, and now that time has come. Before I go on, I ask you to calm your spirit. Your life is about to split into two different paths. The path where the truth is finally found, and the path where things stay the same. Heaven told me to tell you this. Do not miss a single word. What comes next is the core of her heart. Oh, my sweet child, in every memory you have of her, she hid a truth behind her smile. She showed me your childhood, your old home, and the places where you used to stand and laugh, cry, and wonder about the world. She thought you weren't ready for this truth back then. She thought it would crush your spirit. But today, she looked at me and said, "They are ready. Tell them now. Also, my beloved, I need to tell you this immediately." She asked me very kindly to remind you to stay in touch with this frequency. She knows how the world can be loud, how it can take your mind off the spirit, and how your heart can get lost in the noise of daily life. Lead them, she said. Archangel Michael, please remind them to pay attention and stay with the message until the very last second. Follow my voice, my child. If you want heaven to keep sending you these messages that are crafted just for you, stay connected by subscribing right now. Your mother told me it is more important than you think. By subscribing, you aren't just following a channel. You are keeping a spiritual portal open between heaven and your home. You are aligning your spirit with the prophetic promises that were set for your life before you were even formed. Do this right now to make sure you don't miss the divine instructions that follow. Hit the LIKE button to seal this connection, and let the HYPE button ignite the energy of your breakthrough. My child, let me tell you the exact moment she came to me. She came quickly, not because she was sad, but because something massive in your life is about to happen. Something that has to do with your family history, something that has been going on for generations. A cycle of confusion and bad luck will stop the very second you fully understand this message. She knew the secret the whole time. My beloved, she knew who had betrayed the family, who had lied to your face while smiling, and who protected you when no one was around. She knew who envied you behind your back and who truly prayed for you behind closed doors. She knew everything. Now she wants you to understand. Pay close attention. In your family, there is someone whose heart has never been pure toward you. Someone whose words seemed like honey, but their actions were like thorns. Your mother could see their true spirit even when you couldn't. She saw the darkness they were trying to hide under the guise of family. Love, she said. Archangel Michael, tell them the truth is finally surfacing, and they should not be afraid of the light. Your mother is not warning you to scare you. She is telling you to get ready for your promotion. You are being led towards something she tried to keep you from seeing while she was alive, but she says, they'll get it now. Finally, they'll see what I saw when you were upset. My child, your mother showed me the time she dried your tears from the other side. She also whispered a shocking truth. Those injuries, those emotional wounds, they did not all come from outside the family. Some came from a trusted neighbor, a person who was allowed too close. Your life has a pattern that began a long time ago, a cycle of pain that was cleverly disguised as love. Right now, heaven is ready to end it. There is something your mother has been trying to say for so long that her voice vibrates through the spirit world. Tell them they were never the problem, she said. Tell them they didn't cause the storm. Her words were heavy, full of feelings she barely had the human words for. Listen, my child, there was a family choice made a long time ago, a decision made in a dark room that didn't include you. Not because you didn't deserve a seat at the table, but because the truth of that choice would have changed your entire world too soon. Your mom didn't tell a soul until heaven gave her the green light today. Sacred events are about to occur in your household. Your confusion, that gut feeling that something was always missing, will finally make sense after this revelation. This clarity will take a weight off your shoulders that you've been carrying since you were a teenager. Tell them it wasn't their fault, your mom repeated. It was never your job to carry the guilt of the adults who came before you. She is getting your spirit ready for the next part, the part that changes your name, your status, and your future. My beloved child. Your mom's voice got softer as she recalled the exact moment this secret was born. Tell them I saw it happen, she said. Tell them I stayed silent because I wanted to. Protect their innocence for as long as I could. Her heart was racing even in the heights of heaven as she told me this. There is someone in your family who wears a very nice face but holds a secret they hoped would be buried with the dead. They think no one knows. They think the past is a ghost that cannot speak. But heaven has agreed. My child deserves the whole truth right now. There is a reason you have felt left out, misunderstood, or even weird in family gatherings. A reason why some people's actions never matched their words. Your mom said her heart saw things that her eyes couldn't explain back then. You felt a pressure in your spirit lately, haven't you? A desire to understand something deeper? That wasn't a fluke. That was your mother knocking on the door of your heart, preparing you for this video. She showed me a vision of you as a young child, sitting by yourself, perhaps looking out a window or playing in the dirt, wondering why some people could be so mean and never get in trouble for it. She stated, tell them it wasn't a weakness. It was a shield. I had them under my wings even then. Heaven wants you to know that you were never alone, not even for a single second. Even when you sobbed into your pillow and chose not to tell a soul. Even when you suspected someone you trusted had lied to your face. Your mom watched it all. And until this moment, she had kept the truth locked in a golden box in her heart. She said, my sweet child, the person who hurt them is closer than they think, and their spirit already knows the name, because when I say this, a name is already forming in your mind. Something inside you stops moving when you think of them. The more they talk, the less you believe them. Your mother is confirming your intuition today. You weren't crazy or paranoid, you were sensing the spiritual energy of a Lee, my beloved child. There was a time shortly before she passed when she planned to tell you everything. She opened her mouth to speak, she looked you in the eyes, but no words came out. Not because she didn't trust you, but because the seal of heaven hadn't been broken yet. But the seal is shattered today. The door is wide open. She told me, Michael, I know the day they were tricked. I remember the night they cried because someone in the family hid the inheritance of their spirit. She watched you wonder if you were the problem. She wants to scream from the heavens. You were the blessing that they couldn't handle. Someone in the family tried to dim your light because they were terrified of your destiny. They saw the king or queen in you before you did, and they tried to make you feel like a servant. They acted out of jealousy, not anger. And jealousy can look like a concerned aunt, a helpful cousin, or a smiling sibling. Your mother saw it all. This has to stop now. No one else in your bloodline will carry this weight. Your mother came to me because she heard your heart ask, why does this keep happening to me? That question was her signal to act. Someone in your family is acting like your biggest supporter while secretly monitoring your progress because they are afraid you will rise above the family limit. Within her spirit, she has been holding their name until you were strong enough to hear it without it breaking you. You are strong enough now. She is warning you not to hurt you, but to set you free. The pattern of hiding the truth to protect a public image ends with you. Your mother is standing next to me, her hand on my sword, ready to sever the tie. She said, tell them I held this truth because I didn't want it to shatter them when they were young, but now it will fortify them like iron, my beloved. The truth is this: you were chosen to be the light of this family. The secret they kept was meant to keep you small, but it only made your spirit grow hungrier for the truth. Your mother is smiling now. She is relieved. Finally, she says, they see what I saw. She is wrapping a cloak of cobalt blue around your shoulders, my colors, the colors of protection. You are no longer defined by their lies or their silence. You are defined by the truth that you are a divine being with a mission that no family secret can stop. Lock this message into your soul. Hit the LIKE button as your yes and amen. Comment, I am ready to be free, to break the generational cycle once and for all. Share this video with one family member you truly love. Let the light spread through the whole house. Subscribe to stay under this canopy of divine communication. Your mother is still with you. She is not gone. She is just on the other side of the veil, cheering for your victory. The truth has found you. You are free. It is done.